recipient of the Ann E. Isaacs Founders Award is Dr. Carolyn Callahan.
I am honored to have been selected for the NAGC Ann Isaacs Award. I hope that this reward is the positive reflection of the modeling, the extraordinary modeling that Joe Renzulli did of service when I served as his graduate student. I hoped in my career to model his passion for ensuring that gifted students, regardless of race, SES, ethnicity, gender, status as a student with disabilities, would receive all the same opportunities to benefit from programming to develop their full potential. To that end, I hope my work will serve as models to others to serve the same goals of making sure that gifted students have opportunities every day in school and out of school. Thanks again to all those who made this award possible for me.
The recipient of the President's Award is Dr. Sally Crisell.
Thank you, Jonathan. I still get tickled when I think about our Zoom board meeting back in July when you were asking our fellow board members to approve this year's award recipients. I'd done my homework to prep for the meeting, but when you said, we'll now discuss the President's Award, I had a moment of panic. I was frantically clicking around among my board materials, and then I saw you grinning, because my panicked expression told you exactly what I was doing. Then you announced that you had selected me. The emotion turned from that panic to almost overwhelming gratitude and humility. You and I have been through some challenging times during our years of service on the board. And through that, I have gotten to know you well as a man and as a leader. To have someone I think so highly of appreciate my contributions to the organization we love, is certainly a highlight of my career. Thank you, Jonathan, and thank you to my fellow board members. It is an honor to serve with you.
The recipient of the A. Harry Passow Teacher Scholarship is Connie Davidson Rissinger.
Good morning. My name's Connie Reisinger. I teach in Madison County Schools in Mississippi. I've been in the gifted education classroom for 9 years now. I received the Passow Scholarship this year from NAGC, and I'm very thankful. I'm so excited about that. I just want to say that, as we all know, but that we have to all keep emphasizing gifted education is not an extra, and it's not just for fun. It's not just enrichment. It's an essential thing for the gifted child. So we have to keep training them how to think and to be aware of their thinking through metacognition. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this award.
The recipient of the Administrator Award is Dr. Michael Grego.
I nominated Dr. Michael Grego for the NAGC Administrator of the Year Award because in his tenure in Pinellas County Schools, I have watched our gifted and talented programs grow. His focus on equity and excellence combined with the forward-thinking questions he asks paved the way for transformative work. We have seen an expansion of gifted services, universal screening, alternative eligibility, the addition of gifted magnet schools, high school gifted services, the creation of a talent development program, and even a Javits Grant Award. These initiatives and his support of them matter. They have changed who is identified for gifted in Pinellas and what kinds of services are available. I nominated Dr. Grego because I am proud of the work being done in our district.
Ray and Braden here from the news desk at the Center for Gifted Studies. Dr. Grego, we heard you just won the NAGC Administrator of the Year Award. Can you tell us your reaction when you found out?
I was honored to have been chosen. The advocacy and work of the National Association for Gifted Children has directly influenced the work we're doing here in Pinellas County. So it feels very meaningful. Mostly, I feel proud of our work around equity and excellence and our efforts to expand our gifted and talented programs.
You obviously care a lot about gifted and talented education. Tell us more.
In Pinellas County, we value the needs of all students. We know that our gifted students have unique needs, and we're working to make sure those needs are met so that these students can reach their full potential. We also know through NAGC that giftedness knows no boundaries. And to us, that means not only helping our gifted students, but working with all our students to develop their gifts and talents.
Thank you for the interview. Before you go, we have a special message for you.
Grego,
Dr. Grego, on behalf of all the 12,792 gifted and talented students in Pinellas County, thank you and congratulations.
The recipients of the Carol Callahan Doctoral Student Award are Dr. Ophelia Desmet, Dr. Lisa Ridgely, and Ann M. Roberts.
Hi everyone, I'm Ophelia Alisa Desmet. I'm a postdoctoral research fellow at Purdue University, and I'm honored to be receiving the Carolyn Callahan Doctoral Student Award. Thank you to Dr. Marcia Gentry for nominating me. My work focuses on underachievement and talent development, mainly because I've seen too many talents go wasted, especially among our underserved populations. Thank you so much for this honor, and I hope to be helping a lot more kids in the future.
It was a great honor to nominate Dr. Lisa Ridgely for the NAGC Doctoral Student Award. The level of contributions Lisa has made in the field are impressive for an early career scholar, particularly in the area of scholarship. As her postdoctoral mentor, I've gotten to see her grow, especially in the areas of leadership, including leading a multi-site collaborative research project and mentoring of research assistants. On behalf of those who wrote her letters and the Duke TIP Research and Evaluation team, I'm pleased to congratulate Lisa on this well-deserved recognition. All of us cannot wait to see what further contributions she will make to the field.
My name is Lisa Ridgely. I was honored and humbled when I learned I would be receiving this award alongside such amazing colleagues. I am also encouraged and inspired that brilliant mentors and scholars like Jill Adelson and Lisa Rubenstein recognize my contributions and potential in this field. I'm so excited to continue working and growing with all of you.
Ann Roberts brings enthusiasm to all she does and is highly committed to service and involvement in the field. She doesn't hesitate to seek out new opportunities for learning and collaboration and to reach out as a welcoming voice to others. Ann is just on the edge of completing her degree and has a bright future in the field, and I am so pleased to congratulate her for receiving recognition with one of this year's Carolyn Callahan Doctoral Student Awards. Congratulations, Ann.
The recipients of the Community Service Award are Jacqueline DeVries and Mihan Kim.
I'm Glenda Smith, and I nominated Jacqueline Ann DeVries for the NAGC's 2020 Community Service Award because she truly deserves it. Jackie has dedicated her entire career to not only teaching gifted education, but also teaching educators how to teach these brilliant young minds. To me, her greatest accomplishment was her relationship with her students. Many returned to her as adults to thank her for the profound impact she made in their lives. That's the mark of a master teacher, to inspire a young mind to become a better person. She has touched the lives of countless children and left the world a better place.
I'm Jacqueline Ann DeVries, and I'm so humbled, grateful, honored, and overjoyed to receive the National Association of Gifted Children's 2020 Community Service Award. In my teaching career, gifted means that every child deserves differentiated education geared to his or her needs. And I've been a passionate advocate in creating and providing opportunities for gifted children through teaching, building programs, and creating university courses for teachers. I hope that through my enthusiasm in providing opportunities for gifted children, I have inspired and made a positive difference in the lives of others. Thank you.
I nominated Mi-Hun Kim for the NAGC Community Service Award after years of watching her in awe. I have seen her skills in action as she designs programs, recruits students, and hires the myriad people who teach or care for pre-collegiate learners from kindergarten to high school. Her generosity and her commitment to high-ability students deserve recognition. I'm delighted that she was awarded the 2020 NAGC Community Service Award.
The recipient of the David W. Bellin Advocacy Award is the New Jersey Association for Gifted Children Advocacy Committee, Roberta Braverman, Elaine Chesborough, Michelle Falanga, Lynn Henwood, Michael Kelber, and Jennifer Madsen.
Greetings from Southwest New Jersey near Philadelphia. I am so honored to be part of this group of advocates being recognized by NAGC for this Bellin Advocacy Award. We are very proud of our new state law, the Strengthening Gifted and Talented Education Act. It was a huge task made doable through the work of many who wrote letters, made phone calls, showed up, spoke up. Please indulge me as I credit a few with shout outs to former students Adriana and Tanya, parents Kathy and Adina, educators Diana, Lisa, and Deborah, as well as the government relations folks at several New Jersey education partner groups, Deb, Melanie, Jenny, Fran. The saying goes, I have stood on the shoulders of giants, and I have been lucky to have learned from the best in advocacy. The late, great Jim Gallagher, the still feisty Julia Link Roberts, and a super mentor in Jane Clarenbach. All of the past officers of NAGC and helpful staff assisted New Jersey for several decades along our advocacy journey. To continue to pay it forward, my new friend and colleague, Donna Campbell of Arizona Association for Gifted and Talented, and I are presenting an on-demand session for this conference called Empowering, Engaging, and Sustaining Successful Grassroots Advocacy. As you know, it takes a village, and we still have miles to go. You are needed. I couldn't be in better company. Thank you again for this wonderful honor.
Michelle Falanga, the VP Advocacy for the New Jersey Association for Gifted Children. I'd like to thank NAGC for all that you've done and continue to do. We have such a dedicated and passionate collective here, and I'm proud to be a small part in our collaborative efforts to advocate for change and build equity and access and outcomes to ensure that our students with identified gifts and talents can continue to grow and thrive.
Hi, I'm Lynn Henwood, President of the New Jersey Association for Gifted Children, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the National Association for Gifted Children for honoring and awarding our advocacy team with the David W. Bellin Advocacy Award for our work in the creation of, passing of, and advocacy for the Strengthening Gifted and Talented Act of New Jersey, which will ensure that all of our gifted learners throughout this great state of New Jersey in every community will have their gifted learning needs met. Thank you again.
The recipient of the Distinguished Scholar Award is Dr. Jean Peterson.
The award feels like a happy punctuation point, and I'm grateful to NAGC for the honor and to those involved in the nomination. And those who got me started in the field, like Nick Colangelo, my doctoral advisor, and editors who took risks with my sometimes dark research directions, scholars who gave feedback, and many bright kids who taught me about themselves. All of the above are why I've kept doing what I do. Thank you.
The recipient of the Distinguished Service Award is Dr. Catherine Little.
I was honored to nominate Catherine Little for the NAGC Distinguished Service Award. Anyone who's worked with Catherine knows of her willingness to step up to the plate and work on whatever task needs to be done. Catherine's passion for gifted education is unparalleled, and we're so proud of her and everything that she's accomplished for the field. Congratulations, Catherine.
I am so honored and grateful to be receiving this award. I have been incredibly fortunate in the opportunities I have had to serve and in my role models for service, including Joyce Van Tassel-Basca, who gave me my start in this field and continues to be such a mentor, my colleague Del Sigley, who is a constant guide and was kind enough to nominate me for this award, Joe and Sally and the rest of our amazing team at UConn, also Sally Crisell, who wrote to support this, and all the other leaders and friends in NAGC who have shown me the way with their commitment and dedication. I am really humbled to be in the company of those who have been recognized with this award before me, and I hope to try to live up to the honor in my future work as we all strive to understand and support gifted kids and those who work with them.
The recipient of the Early Leader Award is Dr. Cindy Gilson.
I am so excited to congratulate Cindy Gilson on receiving the NAGC Early Leader Award. As a graduate student with us at UConn, when I was privileged to be her advisor, Cindy was always tenacious, inquisitive, enthusiastic, and kind. And now as a professor, she continues to be all of those things. Her leadership comes from a place of truly caring about teachers, kids, and colleagues, as well as from her own great energy and excitement about learning and growth and the power of good teaching. I'm so glad I've had the chance to work with her, and I can't wait to see where she leads next. Congratulations, Cindy.
The recipient of the Early Scholar Award is Nelson Perrara. The recipients of the Gifted Coordinator Award are LaDonna Gorham, Lori Leibowitz, Kathleen Plott, and Swallow Wilkins McCordy.
On behalf of the Advanced Programs Department for Fauquier County Public Schools, we nominated LaDonna Gorham for National Gifted Leader of the Year because she makes possibilities realities for our students and our staff. She works continuously to improve our programming for gifted students, paying special attention to underserved populations in both identification and servicing. She makes us all feel valued, from staff to students to parents. Congratulations, LaDonna.
When I was notified that I was an NAGC winner this year, I was so excited, very honored, but also humbled, because I'm only able to do the work I do in gifted education because of a very dedicated and hardworking staff. We have made great strides in closing our equity gaps in our gifted population, but we still have some work to do. And this recognition has really energized me and made me want to work even harder to meet all of our equity goals.
Lori Leibowitz is so deserving of this award, and here's why.
Lori is
Lori is the most supportive person you can work for. You know that she always has your back.
Someone who always provides a listening ear.
She always works to improve our district's gifted and talented program.
Intelligent and witty.
So supportive and understanding.
Is a fearless leader that puts students first.
And always puts kids first.
And she always puts students first.
It's such an honor to receive the Gifted Coordinator of the Year award. I can't tell you how surprised I was to find out that I was going to be receiving this award. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone at NAGC, and a special thank you to Dr. Renzulli and Dr. Reese at UConn for really partnering with us to work and changing our gifted and talented model to be more equitable for all students. And just thank you all. I'm so honored to be receiving this award.
Kathleen is a true champion of gifted learners, and her leadership has been an absolute game changer for gifted students, their families, and our Klein community. Her innovative mind is always seeking ways to bring opportunities into Klein ISD that enhance the growth and development of gifted and talented children through education, advocacy, community building, and research. We are so fortunate to have her here in Klein ISD. Congratulations, Kathleen. We're so proud of you.
I'm immensely honored for this recognition by the National Association for Gifted Children. In Klein ISD, we believe that every student enters with a promise and exits with a purpose. I am honored to represent our GT Guiding Coalition, parents and educators who believe in innovative instructional pathways, challenging academic experiences, equity in terms of identification and instructional practices, leadership and developing teacher leaders in gifted and talented education, and finally continuously improving the programming standards and academic experience for gifted and advanced learners in Klein ISD.
My name is Tina Sturgeon. I'm a Virginia Beach City Public Schools GRT. Dawn is a gifted education champion. Providing high-quality professional development with an emphasis on culturally responsive practices, she's had an enormous impact on the school division, but more importantly, our scholars, making them culturally competent with the instilled confidence to step into our diverse world as agents of change. The award is well-earned and deserved, and I know I speak for everyone at Virginia Beach City Public Schools when I say, congratulations, Dawn. Job well done.
Hello. My name is Dawn Swayla Wilkins McCory, and I'm one of the coordinators in the Office of Gifted Programs in Virginia Beach City Public Schools. I was extremely honored when I received the phone call that I have been awarded the NAGC 2020 Coordinator of the Year Award. Thank you for honoring me today. My primary responsibility in Virginia Beach City Public Schools is to represent the voice of the voiceless, the underrepresented populations. So I try to make sure that we provide opportunity and access to all students.
The recipient of the Masters and Specialist Award is Lynn Henwood. This award is sponsored by Kendall Hunt.
Hello, I'm Charlie Cook, Vice President of Kendall Hunt Publishing. Kendall Hunt is honored to sponsor an outstanding individual in the world of gifted education via the Masters and Specialist Award. This year's recipient is Lynn Henwood, head of school at the Flex School in New York. Congratulations, Lynn.
It was such an honor to nominate Lynn F. Henwood for the National Association for Gifted Children Award at the master's level. I learned about Lynn's work and her background through the online courses at the University of Connecticut for our 3 Summers program. She enrolled in 2 of my courses, and I soon realized how much depth she had about how to identify and serve students. Not only was she an advocate for her students, she was also an advocate for her parents. She was working at the Washington Township in New Jersey. Currently, Lynn is now working for the Flex School in New York. Congratulations, Lynn.
Hi, I'm Lynn Henwood, President of NJAGC and Head of School for Flex School in Bronxville, New York, which is a school that is especially designed to meet the needs of gifted and 2E learners. I am honored and humbled to be this year's recipient of the NAGC Masters and Specialists Award. Thank you to Dr. Jean Gubbins for nominating me. I loved my experience at UConn. I learned so much from some of the greatest people in the field of gifted. I feel really, really lucky. I'm excited to take everything I've learned, continue on my learning journey in order to help influence and nurture gifted children and help them on their journey to becoming fulfilled gifted adults. Thanks again.
The GCQ paper of the year is Inequities of Enrollment in Gifted Education, a statewide application of the 20% Equity Allowance Formula, with authors Kristen Lamb, Todd Kettler, and Peter Bodeker.
Every year, a panel of distinguished reviewers score the top nominated articles from the 4 issues of Gifted Child Quarterly published that year. We are proud to present the Gifted Child Quarterly 2019 Paper of the Year to Kristen Lamb, Peter Bodeker, and Todd Kettler for their paper, Inequities of Enrollment in Gifted Education, a statewide application of the 20% Equity Allowance Formula.
This paper contributes to our understanding of policies to support equity in gifted education services and suggests new directions for investigating the teacher referral process. We extend our thanks to our distinguished review panel and our congratulations to all of our GCQ authors and reviewers for another outstanding year of research accomplishments.